Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Parents reveal top 20 most unhelpful pieces of advice they've received. Parents have revealed the most unhelpful advice they received during the first 12 months of having a child. I did this, and my kids turned out fine. A poll of 1,000 mums and dads who have welcomed their first child during the past 5 years found they received 25 pieces of advice a week during the year after having a baby. Other less than helpful pointers included sleep when the baby sleeps, you're not holding them correctly, and babies should be left to cry it out. But some of the offered advice was productive. Pointers like let your baby develop at their own pace and trust your own instincts emerged as some of the most practical words of wisdom. The research was commissioned by Johnson's Baby, which has created a white noise album, soothing sounds, made up of parenting advice and intended as a tool for parents. The album was created using a mix of sounds from blogs, social media, and personal anecdotes, highlighting how much unsolicited advice is thrown at new parents, and which can be difficult to screen out what's useful from what's not. The noise of parenting advice was arranged by a music producer to create a more relaxing soundscape, using vocals, melody, and percussion, turning what could be perceived as aggravating into something positive and more enjoyable to hear, for babies as well as their mums and dads. The tracks are designed to complement a baby's day from wake-up to first nap to its bath time and bedtime. Reality star and mum of 3, Danny Dyer, who is working with the baby brand, said, "When you first have your baby, it can seem like everyone's got something to say. Of course, this can be so lovely and helpful, but when it's too much, it becomes overwhelming, especially when you add things like social media in. My babies adore white noise, me less so. So, I'm delighted that they have created something so soothing, which the whole family can benefit from." Other unhelpful pieces of advice parents were given include, you must have a second baby after the first, don't let them sleep in your bed or they'll never leave, and for breastfeeding, mums the classic, if you just relax the milk will flow. With 93% regularly receiving advice from others in that first year, just 59% of the advice they were given in that period was deemed actually useful. A fifth said the stream of advice they received in their baby's first year was mostly unsolicited and contributed to them feeling overwhelmed. The most common themes to be given unsolicited advice around were revealed to be feeding, 44%, what products to buy, 38%, and how to soothe tots to sleep, 38%. And while 31% given advice believe it came from a place where others were trying to be genuinely helpful, 27% reckon it's made them more cautious about hints they may give out. And 8 in 10 even reckon, by the time a parent has finished reading all the available baby advice out there, their kid would probably have turned 18 anyway. 3/4, 76%, were aware of the potential benefits of white noise to help babies get to sleep, according to the one poll, Calm Data. With 40% also finding it helped calm mum and dad down just as much as baby, and 39% finding some of the noises that did relax the baby strange. As parents said, they'd used an unusual array of sounds for their soothing, white noise benefits, including fish tank bubbles, 10%, their dishwasher 9%, or even a blender 9%. Music producer Jimmy Day said, "We have created a textured landscape that moves through spoken word into pure noise. The sounds weave through tonal changes that reflect each mood and scenario. We used field recordings from the natural world and combining granular sampling to introduce white noise from their origins." According to research by Johnson's Baby, taking into account the average length of a video on TikTok, it would take parents up until their baby's 8th birthday to consume all of the related parenting advice content. Sahila Shandyhawk from the brand said, "We understand the challenges new parents face, and we are committed to providing resources that empower them to make decisions and trust their own instincts. Our new white noise playlist is designed to help parents tune out the noise and tune into what truly matters: connecting with their baby. 1. I always used to do this, and my kids turned out fine. 2. Sleep when the baby sleeps. 3. You're not holding the baby correctly. 4. Babies should be left to cry it out. 5. You must have a second baby, as otherwise you are selfish, your other child will suffer, be spoilt, etc. 6. Don't let them sleep in your bed with you, or they'll never leave. 7. They're definitely hungry, tired, gassy. 8. Everything's just a phase. 9. The baby's crying because she is overstimulated, overtired. 10. If you just relax, the milk will flow / breastfeeding will be easier. 11. The child should be in their own room by X months. 12. Don't rush your babies, they will go at their own pace, crawling, walking, talking, etc. 13. Bottle feeding is taking the easy route. 14. Don't entertain baby with a screen / TV / iPad / smartphone. 15. Dummies will delay speech / ruin teeth. 16. Babies just sleep all the time in the first few weeks. 17. They sleep lots at first, but just wait until the sleep regressions happen. 18. Don't put them in childcare, they need you. 19. If you don't start them on vegetables first, when weaning they'll become picky eaters. 20. You shouldn't go back to work.